Hello, soccer viewers. Hi, everyone. I believe you had a wonderful weekend. How is the second week of EPL going so far? Wow, we had a wonderful week. And I tell you, for me, this week was blessed. I enjoyed myself this week. Why? Because I got a lot of shockers. All right, now, I have my guys here with me, and they're going to be expounding a lot. I'm telling you, today, you're going to enjoy yourself on this show. Don't touch the dial. Just stay glued to your TV. All right, don't move. Just stay. You're going to enjoy yourself. Before I go on, I want to introduce everyone here. Of course, last week we introduced ourselves, but for those who missed the first video, let me quickly do a brief introduction of everybody. By my right, all right, I have the engineer Goodby himself. Come on, everybody, say hi, engineer Goodby.
Hi, guys.
All right, and here I have Popsy. All right, Chelsea people. All right, I'm to my friend. I have P-Sam. All right, P-Sam to the building. Yes. Wow. All right. So straight to business, because we this week it was serious business in the EPL and every other league. So
Shocking business.
Serious business. So let's go straight to the business for the week. Let's start from the first match of the week. City Tottenham. Popsy, you want to give us the review? Okay, what you watched the game? What was your view? What was your review? What was your takeout of the game? The highs, the lows, all right? Give us your analysis. Let us see you beautifully from the tonight.
City Tottenham was a shocker. Now, it's a shocker because I think a lot of people going to the match has this expectation that Man City is going to win.
Okay.
Right? But it's a shocker because this Thomas Frank, this man get some kind of thing for hair. It's also even like the mistake he made against PSG, I think he corrected it in that match actually. So we all know it's a 0-2 win to Tottenham. Now, I think he started with a very flat backline with double pivots, then Pali and Bentancur. And Man City looks so like they are not prepared for the season yet.
Okay,
right?
wow.
If you look at the first goal that was scored, right? Their defense line has always been like shaky anyway, because most of the time you are using Lewis, who is not a natural two, as a two. Now, even they are three had injury anyways during the match and they have to bring it back.
Yeah.
But putting aside that, look at the fact that I get the fact that you want Henderson gone. But just want Trafford, right? He's not used to that pattern. He wants to even try it. That was one little
Second goal, yes.
Second goal. Yeah. See the way he passed. You could see. I get Gonzalez was coming, yes.
But he was mad.
He was mad. That was too near.
Yes. Now you don't do that to any player. Except the player is Busquets.
Yes.
You can't pass.
See, if it is road there, what will have done better?
Course.
Now I think one of the problem he had was that he just joined the club, right? Then you should be able to just throw long pass, be safe, right? You are losing 1-0 already. There was no need to make a risk.
Actually, I was expecting a long pass from that.
Maybe to Haaland or something.
Yes, because
What is the obsession with playing out from the back?
You wanted to build from the back.
Exactly.
And the player you wanted to give the ball was not even seeing.
The person
It's not even his back.
Yes, you have a proper view
it's not even his
of
back,
the
it's his
football
side.
pitch.
Because
So you are just supposed to push the ball in. But I was shocked.
you know the funny thing, apart from that error, right? There were other errors he made in that match.
Yes.
Like I think one of the biggest problems they're having right now is that I feel like you want Henderson gone. It's just like Xabi Simons, right? He's saying he's going to Chelsea, but he keeps on playing every time.
Yeah.
Right? Why? Because he's delivering for the club. The club needs him. Man City need Henderson for now. Why Trafford needs to watch how Henderson does this.
But
Playing from the back, right?
Henderson is not pushing for a move.
Henderson
It is
is
Man
not-
City that wants to push him out.
Now the thing where they best me part.
That's the problem. Now,
Because they saw this guy, they saw that Donnarumma was because when they bought Trafford, it was the second keeper that was asked to leave.
Yes.
Right? So when they saw that Donnarumma is on market right now, it's available to them. That is why they want to, because Henderson and Donnarumma will know if he did the same thing together.
Yes.
So in their mind, they want to chase him, which is fine and good, right? But as long as you don't have Donnarumma yet, as long as the Galatasaray deal for Henderson has not been secured, you should use it. This is one of the few matches Guardiola will lose 2-0 in the first half.
That was a big blow.
In your away now, for your house.
Home at the Etihad.
And see, the annoying part where I see we say, what's this guy's name? Bob. Bob is a fine player, yes.
Yeah,
But wetin Doku do you? You not bring in Doku to come and attack. Now another thing that was so annoying. So Mamouche was the one that has much of the attack.
Yeah.
Most of the big shots.
He removed Mamouche.
You remove Mamouche, left Bob on the field, and brought in this guy Doku. Doku is a fine player, but what is Fodi doing to that minute that he just brought him in? Obviously, maybe you don't.
I was actually expecting Foden and Rodri to come on time.
On time,
Because when they came on the pitch, I could see that intensity.
Now, because
I could see that
because they are
intensity.
experienced, because they've done it over time.
Yes.
You don't need to do some unnecessary agidi. This man.
One thing about Guardiola.
He's trying
Guardiola
to
is
build
stubborn. Yeah, number one, he's very stubborn and he's very, very proud.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why he would not.
Ansu Flick lost 2-0 first half, right? Immediately was entering for second half, right? He made changes.
Guardiola is very
stubborn.
He changed that. Guardiola
So sorry, I want to bring us back. 2021 Champions League final. You saw what he did. That he didn't play Rodri. He was supposed to have made that substitution. Actually, I was glad. He was supposed to have made that substitution on time. But because he's a stubborn man and he would not want to admit that.
All right, guys. Now, I know. If I want to give us the chance, we're going to keep talking about the City game because there's a lot of to take away from that. And the thing about Pep is that sometimes his genius is a blessing and a curse at the same time. Why? Because he believes that he's always correct and he wants to do what is in his mind. Like because for me, I believe that
is down for.
Of course. Now, as a coach, when you are losing 2-0 down, all right. Second half, some players should not even come outside.
Wetin was
Let just make it. You're already losing. What's the worst that could happen? Rodri and Foden should have come in already to start the second half.
The first thing Rodri did was it is what it is.
Well, actually,
of course.
it's a thing of God.
Look at this Chelsea. Now, I don't like why I always in between this Chelsea fans. I have to change it. Please. Pop. All right. All right. Now for the next game, we want to do Chelsea. All right. We want to do Chelsea and West Ham. And Engineer Goodby, let's hear your review on the Chelsea and West Ham. I know you. It was a game. At first when that goal entered, how did you feel? Like Paqueta goal. What was your
actually, it was. I wasn't expecting it.
All right.
And we had a lot of deliberation about how Sanchez, was supposed to have positioned himself. Though it was shocking because I was expecting Chelsea to rate West Ham with five goals to 0. I didn't expect West Ham to get a goal in that match. So when it was a shocking.
They even got
Yes.
We'll talk about.
They are very, very poor side.
We'll come to that.
They are very, very poor side. But when you look at the Chelsea team, Kopama, being injured a couple of minutes before we started the game. And one of the things that got me so excited is the fact that last season, if you look at our games last season, once Kopama is out or once he's out of form, it's like Chelsea is gone. But we saw another side of the Chelsea team, what Maresca is building.
That's true.
Look at
Victor say we know be Kopama.
Of course, yes. Now, so I was so excited. The way we have to fight back and João Pedro getting that first goal for us and Pedro Neto and very, very interesting one from Mr. William. Beautiful player and being voted as the man of the match. He really played well. In as much as we had Pedro and Pedro had a goal and 2 assists, but when you look at the way Mr. William,
he carried the game.
Yes, carried the game. He was eager to. He wanted to receive the ball at every point in time.
One of the things I like about him was that. So for his age, there are players that after making that error, either ways, right? It's an error for me. He was too free with the ball. He lost the ball. After making that error, he did not allow the error to affect him.
Yes.
He kicked up
immediately.
He get player who say that's not to go happen like this.
Yeah.
And off.
For instance, now if you look at Gittins. Gittins, the way he plays, he's not
confident.
That confidence is not there. But when you look at William,
Estavo is a Brazilian.
Yes.
And Brazilians, they are confident on the ball.
And now he's the youngest player to have an assist for Chelsea.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes, youngest player to have an assist for Chelsea in the Premier League. So amazing game, 5-1.
Now, I have to
Laughing a different game. That second goal.
Now, let's come
No,
there.
it's
Let's come
different
there.
game.
Now, let's come there.
Okay.
Let's come there. Now, I have something against Chelsea.
Okay.
Now, your first game against Crystal Palace, you cancelled the free kick. Yes, because
fine.
yes. Wait. No. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
Make a laugh first now. Now, second game. That second goal Chelsea scored. Right, there was a foul there because Engineer Goody, I was with Engineer Goody, right? And he already said, yes, and he already said this game is a foul. That this goal might be cancelled.
No.
But later, Engineer Goody were together. Now later when the goal was not cancelled, he was like, this ref. I'm like, why we change?
It be like
So what they comes up?
But the truth is that it depends on
It depends
the
now.
referee.
Oh, in that
It depends on the referee.
Is it a foul?
You know, I sent you a video after that game. And the commentator said something that this was not a foul.
Leave commentator. Use your
No,
conscience.
no.
We should be cautious.
As far as I'm concerned,
Commentators
yes.
of England Premier League.
Yes.
They are biased.
North to south.
Yes, now.
Inside the referees.
They are biased.
But the truth is that
last week, this piece away they talk say na penalty. At that moment, the commentator never said it's a penalty.
But the truth is that
We all have eyes. We watch this game.
see,
We watch this game.
Victor,
That game was a foul.
the truth is that for some referee, the referee might decide to go for a foul. But you know, it depends. It depends.
Engineer.
But as far as I'm concerned,
already said it was a foul.
I said something.
You said it was a foul.
I said something.
We said it was a foul.
Oh, wait, I said something. I said something.
Okay.
See, whenever it favors you,
Make it
enjoy it while it lasts.
No, Chelsea are doing it for 2 games.
No, that was game.
Back to back. They enjoy it. So I don't want to hear that you are wrong.
But you will say that
Crystal Palace was according to the rule. Like I said,
yes, was according to
The
the rule.
rule favor you now.
Their second West Ham's second goal was an offside, a pure offside. But Chelsea's second goal, like I said,
That's a goal.
another referee could have picked a foul.
Any
And that's why I
referee,
said
and that was talking about the
see,
inconsistency.
anytime where this thing favor you,
Inconsistency.
anytime where this thing favor you,
All right.
enjoy it.
That's the
while it
bottom
lasts.
line. So anytime where it favor you, enjoy.
I dey wait for Man U match.
All right, now let's go to Arsenal and lead. All right, Pisam, I want to hear you now. All right, Arsenal the lead game. What was your take off? All right, what you watched the game? What was your analysis? Come on, let's hear from you.
Alright, so that was, well, it's a very interesting match for Gyökeres because it got 2 goals, which was awesome. At least,
Arsenal fans in the
speak no trophy. So, but Leeds offered nothing. Leeds offered nothing. And we've seen it time over time from Arsenal scoring from set piece.
Initially, James actually.
Timber actually got 2 goals from set piece.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, I don't understand why teams, especially newly promoted teams, are so obsessed with playing that from the back. Almost all the goals they considered was an issue from penalty. Kick the ball inside. Go and be fighting for it over there.
That was the way they qualified from championship. So it's their style of play.
No, you don't do that.
I think it's about the
To be honest, that Gyökeres forced to go.
Yes.
If we had, he had a better defense, because look at the way he moved the ball.
That was what a proper night would give. That was a proper striker. This guy drifted. No. He drifted. That was a beautiful goal. Can't take out the effort.
I'm not saying it's not a beautiful goal. I was talking about the defenders.
There's nobody who will not beat at that place. There's no defender.
only thing I can say is this,
You know if he beat Arsenal defense.
Which are not
The same Arsenal defense. You know if he attack like that. He no fit.
Okay.
So they watch that match. There's one thing I said, right? So when he got the ball, right, the defender could have moved closer. No, the defender could have moved. If it was Luis James, oh my brother. Luis James will move closer and reach where the guy would
When
he got into the box.
very fantastic.
Yes.
I'm not disputing that. But I'm saying that with a better defense.
Yes.
It might have had the tougher time. Yes, it's going to go. But it's still a beautiful goal. And the penalty was awesome.
That was
Yes, of course.
now.
Of course.
You know that's what Arsenal have been lacking in a long time, a proper nine that can give them that kind of standing
The
nine.
butlers.
So Arsenal
The butlers. The butlers. The butlers.
What happened in the match? I hope it won't affect them because Saka and Odegaard went off injured. And their next match is Liverpool, which is going to be a tough game. So I hope it's a very small injury.
I think
It's good for them.
Yes. Sir, if I could say this, look at the fact that I think Arteta was prepared for this kind of scenario because now that Odegaard is out,
There's Eze.
There is Eze to cover up.
Of course.
And at the other side, we still have Trossard, we still have
Madueke, there's Madueke.
No, Madueke is definitely.
If we want to talk about squad depth, Arsenal has one of the very
Madueke is definitely going
They
to
have
be
Zubimendi.
Yeah.
They have Declan Rice.
Yes.
Zubimendi can stand as a 6. Declan Rice can stand as a 6.
Zubimendi is automatically the number.
Yes. Now Declan Rice can play in the same position. Yes.
And they have not.
They have not guard. Now they have Eze that can play as a 10. They have Odegaard that can play as a 10. Even Madueke can play as a 10.
I think
So they have.
Leave Madueke and tell
But please, once asked, no, he can. But I'll be glad against Chelsea. See, I'll be glad against Chelsea to have Madueke play 10.
I don't like this.
Madueke of Chelsea was not the one that played yesterday.
no.
No.
What did he do?
He played well.
He played well.
I think sometimes the environment.
He played well.
It's because
Just
he was
like
playing
Man U
against
now.
Leeds. Do you watch Man U?
I don't hear that play.
He played well.
See, Pisa,
Three players. What are you talking about?
watch Madueke against Wolves. You watch him against Wolves last season.
Che Madueke.
He was.
Let's be clear. Madueke is good at take-ons, right?
Yes.
It's just about the ending
His
point.
decision making
You
is
understand?
poor.
So when you
That's
have,
very
it's just like Sancho. Sancho, if you do take on, you go shoot. Sancho shoot to, go shoot.
Well,
And you notice that
was
his shooting accuracy.
When he's that shooting, right? He brings good results. You understand? But Madueke is just this kind of player that one is selfish. He has good take-ons, and everything. So that's why I feel like
His decision making is
Okay.
poor.
he's poor.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. Madueke the hunter.
Now, the Chelsea fans, they are so happy they sold it. I don't know how they keep dumping their trash to Arsenal. But then,
Next season, I
which
think
trash do you have for Arsenal next season?
Next season.
You have to
We're
watch.
transferring glory to them so that they can
Yes, of course. Madueke is a club World Cup winner.
And not the funny thing is that all these players coming to Arsenal, they are coming with their.
Yes, now with their medal, Madueke don't
And there's
win.
no medal in Arsenal.
Madueke don't win European competition.
See,
No wahala.
when you say
I kept them Jojo a Champions League winner.
Please, no mind you.
you know what, we go see Pope, we go to the crowd,
All right. For the last game, Man U Fulham. Peace out.
all right. So, like I said last week, Man U only struggle against Fulham.
Yeah.
Fulham is the quintessential side of Premier League. They can win against anybody. They can give you a game, and the following match they're going to play absolute rubbish. so the match was, at least Man U got control of the match in the first 15 minutes. They had chances. The keeper made a very fantastic save.
Yeah.
So the issue with Man U right now is the captain.
Okay.
Bruno cannot work in the midfield too.
Okay.
He's not disciplined
they're
enough.
pairing, right?
Yes, he's not disciplined enough.
Okay.
He takes too much risk.
Yeah.
And he doesn't track back.
Why not no sellers? As in,
I don't know why they. If I was the club director, if I was the club director, I would help him pack his bag. I would drive him to the airport.
I trust Odoi.
I would drive him to the airport.
That money could have been well spent on Bale.
Yes.
Talking about Bruno, the kind of player he is. Now, Bruno is the kind of person who take risks.
Yes.
And most time, he's the kind of player that in a particular match, all right, he could do 10 things and 6 things may lead to maybe good stuff.
Yes.
The other 4 may be wasted. Now, because we saw him in the first few seasons he got to the Premier League, he was racking in goals and assists because he's a risk taker. But now, in this system, what do you think should be the adjustment to his kind of play? Or should he change position? Or should he change his style of play to suit the coach? Or should they change the coach to suit Bruno? Or should they just sell Bruno? What do you
Let me say a problem for Man U for Bruno is one of the most, he's a player that gives you everything.
Yeah.
Even though what he might be doing might not be what he should be doing, but we give you everything. So it's difficult to remove him from a match.
Okay.
Because we've seen over time that when he leaves the match, the whole team morale just drops from 1
you
to
have
0.
to be decisive sometimes, Sam.
So what they should have done was make him the scapegoat for that Europa League loss and sell him immediately.
Pin the crime on him.
Exactly. Like
It's not even a crime.
it's not even a crime.
It's not a crime. It's the reality. See, Bruno
That money
from Saudi.
was too much.
Twice. 100 million.
It came back again yesterday.
It's not only about the money. See, over time, I've watched Bruno, right? I used to say it even last season. Bruno gets the ball. He can get the ball from the defense like this. The only thing coming to his head
Is to play long ball. It's to play long ball.
See,
Yes.
the point is this.
1-2.
Kunya and
Exactly. It's very. It fits in this one.
Yes, Kunya last match, right? You saw the way he was walking with the ball. Bah, bah, bah. You know, Esweda saying Kunya to be the one you are giving long ball.
But he gave Konya one long ball today.
Yes.
Was it him or?
It was not the one.
But I love that control.
The thing they walk, but
It's not every time, but today, like
you already seen that
out of those long passes he did today, it was only one that got there.
And you know the funniest thing,
The rest was
Mbemo
aimless.
not useless. Sorry to use the word useless, but he did useless. Make I talk the truth. Wait, now you get that. Mbemo did useless. Mbemo did not have one shot off target, on target, blocked.
I love that one.
Would work anything.
I just love that one.
But
Because there was no
Fulham
pass, there was no
coach
distribution.
Fulham coach made a very tactical decision. He overloaded the midfield because he knew that Bruno was there.
Talk about, no, this is what most time we talk about the flaws of maybe our teams, but we fail to see the brilliance of the other team.
Yes,
now Fulham, they came in.
Why Mino no enter that match?
They came. Now that's not the opponent's.
Mine no go turn minus.
Funny enough,
Because mine no is sluggish.
now you play your now.
Play your game.
I saw a post. I think the commentary of the coach. He said he knows that they are going to play 2 midfielders, so he had to overload the midfield with 3 midfielders so that they will be able to suck in anything man you have
Yes,
to
the
offer.
pressure.
If you want to play Bruno in the midfield, you have to put a very energetic midfielder beside him that can run all over the place. Someone like Kante.
Yeah.
You can't put Casemiro. Casemiro almost got a red card today.
Yes, no.
Almost.
And immediately, Amorim removed him.
All right. All right. So guys, for Man U and Fulham, all right, we'll wrap it up at that. All right. But before we go, all right, on this, I just want to hear one more maybe feedback from us about the refereeing. All right, in this week. All right, last week we talked about some refereeing decision that was off. So just quickly, in few seconds, all right, starting from Engineer Goodby, did you think there was an improvement this week, or it's still the normal inconsistency in Premier League? All right, so from there, I'll hear from you, Engineer Goodby. I'll hear from Popsy. I'll hear from Pisa. Let me hear from
I
you,
think
Engineer
this week we had a lot of improvements as compared to last week. But I think the Premier League can do better because we still have a couple of controversy. For instance, Chelsea second goal, though we didn't have a lot of people deliberate about it. But like I said, another referee could have, picked a foul. Yeah, but I think the Premier League needs to do better. That has actually been an issue. And, with this new technology that we have, is actually helping the offside trap.
They've introduced it to the Premier League.
Yes, this season. So I think the semi-automated. Thank you for that. Semi-automated. So I think it will help us going forward this season. But I think the Premier League still need to do better because the officiating has never been consistent.
Now, and it has been favoring you 2 times. Back to back. Let us keep that in the
Why your word?
We'll keep it.
Why
Don't
you
worry.
No, we got to put out for this show.
Don't
Say,
worry.
You don't favor us 2 times back to back. So it's not. When you go against, and I hear complaining. You don't get.
It becomes a favor, unmerited favor, right? Or merited
If there were no
benefit.
rules.
If there is no rule to back it up.
That second goal was a foul.
Make I drop one thing.
That's good. There's no way in the planet where that
Big
is
dog
not
foul.
foul.
So
We want a foul.
Victor, we won West Ham 4-1.
That's fine.
No.
Okay.
If that goal no enter, the game dynamic will change. But then
you are still going to destroy them.
destroyer.
You are still going to destroy them.
We have mercy on them.
Because we had a couple of changes. Immediately we had those
We had
changes.
mercy on themselves.
We didn't really press forward again.
All right.
It's fine.
All right. So
Just the
let me
Enzo
hear
scored
from you.
that chances that he had to.
Let me hear from you. So what do you think about
the officiating? I feel like they improved, right? Because initially when I saw the foul they wanted to blow for Man U foul today, that penalty that Pastor Bruno he
skied it.
He said this ball used to go to heaven.
He skied it.
He's gonna bring better men for Man United.
He skied it.
But for real, when I saw the penalty being blown, I saw the review. Initially, I thought that the way Mount moved, right, was poor. But after reviewing, after checking and getting some clarity, I realized that the way he moved Mount, it was with two ends. Because I wanted to compare it to where Bassi was pushed by Euro before he nodded the ball to hit their number 9 and the ball went in as a deflection. So I felt like there was a push there too, right? But I now realized that the two are different things, right? So I think there is an improvement on their side. But overall, the improvement is just a little, minor one. Right? And I noticed something that the error that the last coach made, last rep made in the last match, they try to avoid it in the next match. So I feel like they are reviewing all these things to get.
All right.
To get
Yeah, referees watch. Let's hope it pays off. All right, peace out.
All right. So officiating generally is not an easy thing to do.
As a ref, where it be?
Senior ref.
No, na ref.
In case you don't know, na senior man. Na Odogu ref.
So I'm going to commend them for
this.
doing a good job, but it can do better. So one of the issues we had last season with officiating is if there's a mistake on officiating, there is no obvious punishment
Oh yeah, to the referees.
for them,
Yeah.
to the referees. So if you make a mistake, you should be punished for it. If there's a repeated mistake, there should be a severe punishment for it.
Maybe like a fine or something.
Like now, some football clubs in England don't like Michael Oliver in their matches.
I don't like us.
It's because it has been repeated mistakes which they don't like.
Have you watched
And
that man referee Man City match?
that match has always been, anytime it's in a Man City match, there must be something that will happen. Yes, it's controversial. So I think the use of VAR, like I said, is very, very good, but I think the use of VAR should be adjusted. Let the team in the VAR be different from the team that are officiating the rematch. Let them be able to call each other to see, come and check this thing.
Yeah.
If it is like the Man U decision today, that penalty, the VAR called the referee to say, go and check it yourself. I think this is a foul, but I can't make this for you. Go and check it. You decide. Let him decide.
So, all right, that's beautiful. So we are saying that there are improvements, all right, from last week, and hopefully we see again that next week. Want to believe that Chelsea does not get another favor, right? They don't get another favorable.
See, I know understand, Victor. Why are you continuing?
Don't worry, they'll give them a 10.
Now, the thing with Chelsea is this. This is why
I
it
will
looks
swear
like.
for Anthony Taylor.
I
don't want that man.
No.
See, I think the problem is this.
No, that one issue with Chelsea.
This particular thing.
These people, since they want
Problem is I cannot borrow
The
you.
world
they I don't need it.
But the next 1 year,
of course,
You know who I am?
You have to have
You know who I am?
because they have never won.
You know who I am?
Chelsea is the only club that has won the Club World Cup.
Well, now let us rest. Go your ways. Leave those ones. All right. Of course. Now you saw our comeback. That's how you play football. That's how we play football.
Keep Rashford.
No, I don't.
That's a future.
That boy.
You said you were leaving.
No, Rashford has a good future in Barcelona.
All right. So
the hunger to go to Barcelona.
no,
it was actually going to be their magician.
the thing about Rashford is that at some point he gives a spark of brilliance, but then he does more stupid things.
He's more stupid than being wise.
He just want to start small.
So, but then let's see. The season is still long.
Yes.
Let's see.
Yes.
But I just as a flick, my German Shepherd, the guy don't send anybody. He will remove you. Fear
I even like
he
that.
has that
He wrote
strong
him
mind.
on time
He
and
does
the
not.
match,
All right. So, guys, I think we'll wrap it up for the officiating of the week now.